this old suitcase that I'm sure he found in an alley, and it was tied shut with neckties, I think. And it was like he was of course behind schedule, so he had it overnighted. And this like gnarly man with a gray beard and like not a uniform comes up the iron staircase that was all rickety on the outside of the warehouse, rings the doorbell. He hands me this old suitcase, and it had what David was putting in the show inside it. It was just a riot. And it was perfect, you know, like. So anyway, here's what David's got going on so far. This is a project that he began actually back in the 80s, and so he's written a short narrative about it. And then there's these transcripts from the tapes of what he did, and I think we're definitely going to have some audio, and he's also a musician, so I'm hoping to convince him to sing some songs in the audio too. What he did is he made these placards. What do you call them? The boards.
The sandwich board.
Sandwich
yeah.
boards. Mm-hmm. So he made them out of like cardboard he found in the street, and he made them to ask people questions. Have you ever been jealous? Tell me your story, and I'll give you a quarter. So he dressed up in this like thrift store tuxedo, and he put one of these boards on himself. What has made you the most afraid? And he would go out in the street, and he's got some photos from back in the time, and he would stand there, and he would get this crowd, and they would talk into a tape recorder. If you could have any power, what would it be? I love this one. There he is, tape recorder. And so they're in the street in Chicago, you know, pouring out. And the best two questions were, have you ever been jealous? Which means that you're out of control and, like, you know, you have no power over your emotions. And then if you had any power, what would it be? And so that's like you're completely in control. And people will just say the most amazing stuff. And so we've got all this on tape, and I just love this. So we're going to make a, what seems like a do-it-yourself, what does he call it? The story collector franchise, where you could set this up in your own hometown and go out and do it. So this stuff will be all contained in the tableau.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but he makes sketches like this might be how we lay it out, and he's got it all figured out. Yeah. I love that he saved these. Story collection.
So are those pictures of the actual boards?
Yeah, he's still got them.
Oh, wow. We could do a whole show.